Right then, so we are on our way down to the river lot. We set off this morning ultra early from Chelmsford in my case, and actually a little further back from Bedford. But we've broke the back of the journey as it stands. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We're about 2.5 hours from the destination. We've stopped for a coffee just to get this little intro, and we're going to meet Joachim on the river lot. He's the tour guide for this trip, and he rents the aluminium carp boats to travelling anglers like myself. And this time, you know, last time around when we tried to make a film from one of these aluminium carp boats, we really struggled. We've done a week on the River Seine and only caught 1 carp. And perhaps on that trip we were a little bit naive. We picked a 20-kilometre section. We didn't have a tour guide. We had no local info. We just went in blind, and I think that showed. This time around, we're going with Joachim from a lot of carp. He obviously knows the river very well, having fished it a lot himself. He's been renting boats to people there for several years, so obviously a lot of information. The sections are perhaps only, like some of them, like 5 kilometres between locks or weirs, which is a much more manageable sized piece of water compared to 20 kilometres. And yeah, obviously they're higher stock than where we fished previously. And I just can't wait to get there, to fish in a super wild environment. And tonight the plan is to meet Joachim, load the boats with all the tackle for the session, perhaps sleep in the water where we load them, but if there's enough time, maybe shoot onto one of the first spots that he recommends, just to be in situ on that first night, you know, listening for perhaps showing fish and just to see it. You know, if we have got time, I'd rather get to location 1, and if we haven't, we'll just set off first thing tomorrow morning.
How's this for an adventure?
Hey!
Good?
Darrell. This is
I'll come round.
Right then, after the mega trek, we've just met Joachim and seen the boat. He's recommended that we go to, there's a lock up here with a weir, and that we load the boat there because we get the van right next to the car. And he says there's a good chance of a fish there tonight already, so I wasn't planning on fishing tonight, and I still might not, depending on how long everything takes, but I'm going to get the gear into the boat and just get organised, and if it doesn't feel like too much drama and it looks like a good spot to start, then I might put a couple of rods out. Almost seems silly to drive all this way and not, so in my head I felt like I'm going to be really tired, and it's all going to feel like too much, but we'll see what it looks like. Get the gear in the boat, make a decision from there. But he's just said that very good chance of a 20 kilo fish. Now I wasn't expecting him to say that. He said one in 4 fish is a 20 kilo fish, and I was thinking that I thought like the average was going to be 15, 25, you know, that sort of size, with potentially a very outside chance of a good one like that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've never caught a River 40 in any country. So hang on, what's going on there? I'm going to turn right. No, it's not right here. It's not. Never. It's the next one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've never caught a River 40. So that's got me proper fired up. It's exciting enough to fish in wild environments like this, but you know, it's always extra exciting if there's big ones. So yeah, let's go and meet him. Can you get down there? Well, Joachim has arrived in the boat, and I think he's going to unlock the gates and let us get our car closer to the water, because at the moment we're stranded a little bit further away. But yeah, I'm thinking he's going to pull up here. We're going to get straight in on that pontoon, unload, and be on the river first night. Yeah. So where's the second bed?
You can move this into a bed.
Yeah?
So we'll move the table down.
Yes. It's incredible. Yeah, I don't suppose you've seen my boat, have you?
No.
Oh. my boat, I just get the bed chair just inside, like diagonally just. The door doesn't lock, I have to, yeah, it's a mess.
A lot of whitefish, and there's no carp.
Is that the chase? When you catch it, you don't catch? Yeah. Okay. Right, we're all aboard. We've got our kit on. We've got the boat inflatable pumped up, and Yoshim has brought the boat up to the lock where we're sat now. And he said there's a lot of flow, a lot of flow, more than I was expecting. And to be honest, he seems to think that it's quite flowy at the moment, which is a little bit worrying, and set to rain. But the inside of this isn't too, there's not too much flow on this inside, and where that red buoy is, sort of between that and the bank and just a bit short, it's a bit of slack water there. It's not absolutely tumping through there. And as a bit of a bonus night, we're just gonna quickly get 2 rods together, take them down there. We wasn't expecting to fish tonight, but we're here, we're on board. Just got to tie a couple of leaders on my rods. The boat's there ready to do the do, so yeah, let's stop chatting about it, let's get doing it. But he's working. Now we're out of the turbulence. It's working. Yeah, it gets fast there. I think I quite like it here, close. Right, I'm not going to overcomplicate things. Basically, the boat is moving a lot slower here, close, like just off of the bank. It's 3 meters deep or so, getting shallower by the next overhanging tree. Just going to loosely bait up first, just in line with this rope swing, and out a bit. I'm going to put both rods same distance, but just sort of different ranges off of this tree. So put the bait out first, like that. Sure. Hang on. Got it. Oh, Ash, can you net it? You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it. Right then, I don't know how much you saw of that, but a first light ripper on the left-hand rod. Got snagged up. By the time I got the life jackets on and got down to it, it was pretty much fast, and every time I pulled on the rod, I could just see a bit of colour rising. And to be fair, I couldn't have done it on my own, so Ash has had to put the camera down. He's netted it underwater. It's a really small one. We're talking, it's probably a single figure fish, but first fish from the river, and proves it's all possible. You know, you're sitting here watching turbulent water rush past, wondering if bits of weed and twig and all that sort of collecting on your line and end tackle. But that's been out there a good several hours overnight. Had a take, so feeling a bit more confident about the presentation and a great start. Surprised that other one ain't gone. I reckon that was caught on line, you know, because there was nothing there. You know, when you come up and you netted it, it was still stuck, and it was just you couldn't see anything, no twig or anything.
Good luck.
Well, it was definitely worth getting the rods out last night. Had a bream almost instantly after getting them out and was a little bit worried that we're going to get plagued by nuisance fish. But pretty quiet night, not many bleeps, nothing really went on. And then at first light, a little shredder and a horrendous battle, got stuck in the tree, had to put the camera down and get Ash to net the fish for me because it was sort of stuck under the water, but we got him. Probably a 10-pounder, something like that. Got the rod back in position, gonna fish the morning spell out, and then once that's, probably give it till like 10, 11, and then go on a little search, a little recce, and see some of the other spots with our guide Yoshim. There he goes.